today I'm going to have a voiceover video. It's more about the audio than the visual. So someone that I've been talking to for quite some time now, who has actually given me, quite a bit of pointers and tips, when I started, we've come together and we've decided to start something and form our own little group, which we will end up having a website for. We will have merchandise, we will have planning, scheduling, yada, 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 yada. And we are going to pretty much, take over YouTube in any sort of way that we can. He has a lot of connections. He has, sponsorships and contracts with people, which also pretty much make it where he can't be broken with the YouTube issue going on currently. Now, as I said, I was actually driving my car, have my dash camera going as usual, and I told him, I was like, look, I don't want to say too much, that you don't want to reveal. So let's just have a conversation and know that it's being recorded and used for a video. So here you go, guys.
Well, I'll put it this way, dude. Like, YouTube's, personally, it don't matter if you're a massive creator, or if you're a medium creator, a small creator, whatever. YouTube's killing their platform.
Right.
And the thing is, they're going to break contracts that can't be broke. Just like mine.
Right.
Like, I don't understand how they're going to even break a contract. Like, you can't.
Right.
And even a lot of, like, I've talked to people in broadband, and they all feel like they're even being betrayed by YouTube.
Right.
And everybody just, they don't know, nobody knows what to do. Everybody's scared to post, people scared to shout people out. It's horrible. It's ridiculous,
So on my end, is it okay for me to allow the public then that watches me to know that you have the signage with broadband?
Yeah, and it's even, I'm in jeopardy.
Right.
Of getting a contract broke that I don't even think, shouldn't even be able to be broke. There's nothing in there about it. I'm under contract.
And that's the thing, you're actually under a written contract from an actual company that goes through YouTube, and you're still on the hot seat, even though everything's, what do you call it? It's like a notarized contract that should not be able to be broken.
Yeah, it's a written contract agreement. Like, I got a copy of it, I signed it, they got a copy of it, and I even talked to people within there, and they don't even feel that, YouTube and that should be able to break these contracts, and they shouldn't be.
Right.
Like, that's the thing. Like, so many people are being affected by it.
Right.
It may be what, 4,000 hours?
Yeah.
But I mean, still, there's a lot of people that are going to suffer from that.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I don't understand too, is because like I've said, granted, I understand, like, I can see the subscriber shit. Like, if you're someone stealing someone's content, obviously people aren't going to subscribe to you. But the view time is what kills it. Like, sure, you get some YouTubers that they have people that watch them like non-stop, and they have like no life and just sit there at the computer screen. But it's like, how are people supposed to start off anymore? It's like YouTube literally wants who they have, and they want to cut it off and drop it right there and be done. Like, nobody has a chance anymore.
They're trying to cut that out, but even too, like, you could have a bigger creator.
Yeah.
Like, for an example, I'm friends with Alex Mandel. He doesn't really post a lot, whatever.
Right.
You know, but if they're coming back, whatever, like he's concentrating on his video. What if he only got 3,000 hours because of people not watching him? He's done. They're cutting him out.
No, that's the thing too. Like, I know, like, I've heard tips from other YouTubers where they were telling me, like, oh, you know, you should make videos that are between, like, you know, 10 to 15 minutes long. And, you know, I get that. I get the idea, because then you can have the ad placement within inside of the video. But, like, a lot of the content I've filmed, and, like I'll go off of your video. Like, my stepkids love watching shit, and especially the fidget spinner video you put up. Like, if you would have made that video 15 minutes long, nobody would have watched it that length of time to begin with. But for that, like, 5 minutes that the video was, it was an awesome video. Like, you don't have to drag in people with all the bullshit to get to the point finally, just to get the views. And that's where I think...
But regardless, they're going to skip to that anyway.
Exactly. But, like, how many YouTubers are out there that make a video and they're like, oh, we're going to basically, like, talk about this today. The first 5 minutes of the video is some other random bullshit. They get to the point, and then another 5 minutes is another random bullshit, just to have ad placement and get that view time. You know, like, the other day, my last video I just put up was when I drove by, because everybody, like, likes the fact I had the cameras on the outside of the car. I drove by, I saw a semi-truck that was flipped over. Okay, I made like a 3-minute video out of it. Am I going to sit there and make it drawn on for like 15 fucking minutes? No, I'm going to get to the point. It's like, I'm going to get to the point and make sure people aren't bored. Like, I don't want people to be like, oh, well, it was only 3 minutes worth of content, but I had to sit there for 15 fucking minutes just to get to it. Like, all that does is make people skip through your video or not watch it.
Yeah, no. Well, 9 times out of 10, they're going to skip to that part anyway if they see it.
Exactly.
How, you know, how many people actually sit there and watch a full video? Barely anybody. They skip through it. They skip back and forth and around, and
oh, exactly. And I do the same thing. Like, if I ever see like one of Street Speed 717's videos go up and it's about something that I'm actually like interested in, which most of the shit's clickbait anyway, but like the one time he was like, he made a video about like something happening to his vet. So I'm like, okay, I want to know what happened. I'll literally skip like the first 8 fucking minutes, find out what happened, which is maybe a minute of conversation, and then I'm out of the video. Like, that's it. So it's like, you know, that's what I don't understand though, how some of these people literally draw people in to sit there to watch just the bullshit filler to get to the point. Like, I would think YouTube would want people to get to the point, show the good content, rather than worry about getting all this extra fucking time in. So that's where, like, okay, 1,000 subscribers, yeah, it's not that easy to get, but I can at least see that, because then it shows that people actually follow you. But the view time is fucking garbage. That's fucking ridiculous.
No, well, I mean, I understand where they're coming at, you know, with view time and this and that, but, you know, you can't, to me, you can't base anything off of view time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, once again, that goes back to, you know, you could be a big YouTuber, you can be a medium YouTuber, you know, or you could be a small creator just starting out.
Right.
You know, and to actually base, like, view time and hours, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, because you may have big creators that are big, you know, and, you know, like Roman Atwood, for an example, you know, yeah, you know, he's a massive creator with over like 15, 16 million, you know, but even again, you know, like, people may skip, you know, he may not even have, you know, I mean, I know he got 4,000 hours, but, you know, just saying, you know, like, you know, like, what if he just posts, you know, 10-minute vlogs and people only watch, you know, a little bit or whatever, you know, like, anybody, you can't, I don't care if you're big, small, medium, I just don't feel like you should base anything on hours of watch time. You know, it should be, you know, more in that, and they should look further into it, you know, like,
right.
Be like, you know, well, you know, yeah, we want this, but at the same time, you know, we want to be able to create a platform for people to, you know, grow. And I personally think all they're doing, you know, is going to kill a lot of young kids' hopes and dreams.
Right.